Let's go back a little bit. The last time we saw you was in September.
Yeah.
Close fight.
Yeah.
What did you think about it? Did you know you had the victory, or were you a little worried?
Well, I was worried a little bit, but in my mind, I did enough to win the fight.
Yeah.
So,
It's been since September since you fought. Talk about it. Was it your choice to kind of sit out for a little bit and enjoy the holiday?
I talked to my manager, and I was really want to fight, but they don't have anything booked yet, and I have to wait. So,
Nice.
but finally they give me a good one, a good card. I'm happy for that.
So to say, this is kind of the first pay-per-view of the year. It's a
Yeah.
little cold up here in New York, but excited about this opportunity.
Yeah. It's two scenarios different, right? The last time was in Texas, hot, and we are here cold in New York. But I have fun for sure. The octagon at the end of the day is going to be the same.
Very nice. I was wondering, so back at welterweight again, I was wondering, thinking about the last fight, did the move back down to welterweight play into that at all? Did you have to make changes? Did you think about maybe going back up to middleweight?
Yeah, that thing like it was in my mind, like the diet, cut weight, cut a lot of weight, and I'm still, and it was in my mind at the last time too. But I think now I have everything on the track right now, and I'm not going to be a problem, You'll see. I'm going to see this fight, how things going, but so far I feel cool and welterweight.
Yeah. What kind of changes did you have to make? Or did you make any tweaks in between?
Diet, even my training too. Like in the camp, we start to feel less energy than before. 185 was easy. So my whole camp I trained like 100%, even like the week before the fight, because I did have to cut a lot of weight. And this time I'm concerned about. I need to be more concerned, more intelligent about my camp. Those things you need to fix, and the diet for sure.
Nice. So you get matched up with a guy, Ryan LaFleur. Maybe not the biggest name in the sport. He's had some injuries and stuff like that, but
Right.
a really tough guy.
It is. It's 12-1, and I have opportunity to saw his fight against Demian. I was sitting on the front row when he fought in Brazil, and I know he's a tough guy. It's a good match for me. I'm really excited to fight again against a guy, coming up, right? And I don't know why, but UFC always give me southpaw wrestling. Yeah, Joe Silva. Yeah, I'm telling. I can. Tony De Souza and Derek Brunson. And I was supposed to fight Colby,
Right.
my teammate. He's southpaw too. They offered the fight, but something happened and the fight don't end up. And now Ryan LaFleur southpaw wrestling. So
So maybe you're glad Joe Silva's out. So maybe you get a different matchup.
I don't know. I wanna ask him. Do you think like my style like don't match up with the Western southpaw? Because most of the time southpaw guys, and wrestling. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, Ryan is a guy who's kind of an up-and-coming guy, got a great record, but for you that's been around forever,
Right.
Is it tough? I mean, do you enjoy facing these guys that are new, or is it tough for you to kind of get motivated and excited for somebody that maybe you haven't seen fight for a long time?
I feel motivated, man, because those guys like they kind of like have the new thing, like the new generation, like the new cross training, So and put me put me to think like I'm capable to do that. So and I'm enjoying. I wanna. I just want to release what I was trained. I had a amazing training. Amazing guys helped me a lot. My coach Cattell, Luis Sapo, one UFC champion, and new kids like I have one guy Mark. He's from England. He's a UFC fighter too. I'm happy. I think that's the key. I just go there, and I believe if I be the guy I am in the gym, I'm gonna have fun for sure.
You talk about being in the gym. I mean, I know you like to teach and you like to train. I'm a couple months older than you, so I'm 38. I wonder. I mean, what do you still have left to accomplish? I mean, what do you still have out there in mind that you still want to accomplish as a fighter?
Joe, my life is kind of fun and crazy sometimes. I'm husband, daddy, coach, friendly, everything. You know, I'm like to be busy like that. That's one thing I'm enjoying. You know, and fighter as well. So I just go there and I try to do, you know, all the things 100%. So, you know, I'm feel good, like 38, but I'm still in good shape. I go to the room, I go to the practice room and train with those kids like 20, 25 years old, like on the prime. But I'm still, my level is still there. You know, I'm training like a, you know, I don't feel, I mean, the time the time is going to tell me to stop when I go to the practice and not can score with them. You know what I mean? So if I go train and I cannot like do anything against those guys, that's going to be the time for me like, okay, that's time to stop. But so far, you know, I train, I don't want to mention names, but I go to the room, I train with those guys, like, you know, some days I lost, some days I win, and make me excited to not stop.
Nice. So what is the motivation on a daily basis? I mean, is it taking care of your family financially? Is it just the competition? I mean, what drives you on a daily basis?
Yeah, my kids. I do everything for my kids, you know. First God and my kids for sure, you know. I like to, everything I do is for them, you know, for my two babies. That's 100%.
Nice. Well, when you break this one down, how do you think it goes with Ryan? You know, a guy that's got some great wrestling, he's got some great grappling. How do you see this thing playing out?
I don't know, man. I want to go there and dance the music. You know, the music that they bring to the table, I'm going to dance. You know, I'm ready to find the feet. I'm ready to wrestle him. I'm ready to go to the ground. You know, let's see. You know, I'm excited for that one.